Elganon. Is this really where the elves live?
Yes, this is it.
If you think this is bad, you should see where I live.
I didn't think it would be so... I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
You already know me. You'll make other friends soon enough.
Aye. Thank you. Thank you for everything. For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
Of course. But only because you used that "you kicked my puppy" voice.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it, though.
I like her. Yeah, okay, I'm getting a bit tired of your anti-mage sentiment. I understand where you're coming from, but I need a bit of a break from you. You. And we'll try having you with us for a chance. And yo, there.
Busy day, I see.
The boys and I are going for drinks later if you'd like to join us.
Don't mind if I do. See you there.
Please, Sir Trask. You won't go to the circle willingly, but it's the only place.
Madam, we'll do our best to find your son. But I cannot guarantee his safety if he continues to resist Templar jurisdiction.
He's just a boy.
He's an apostate.
Ooh, a plan to screw up Templar plans. Michael, get away!
Your loss, mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
Hi, do I need to cut your head off?
To find him, but
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
I'm right over here.
I'm guessing that Templar wasn't here to offer your son his good wishes.
I am Ariane. My boy, Fainriel. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares. Dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him, pulling him into their world. Every day, it grows harder to wake him. That is why I turn to the Circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
Yep. And that is why I still believe circles are necessary. I mean, the whole idea is that we need to train mages, which is understandable because, you know, mages are born being able to breathe fireball and fart lightning, so of course they need training. I'm not denying how dangerous magic can be. Maybe it should be like a Hogwarts thing, you know, go there for most of the year to receive training, education, and then be sent back to your family for vacation. That way nobody will feel that they lost their son or something like that. It will also allow poor families who happen to get a maiden family to get some one of them educated, which wasn't that widespread at this age. Mages seems to be well educated. And we should also stop the whole mages can't be kings or dukes or whatever, because that's about to piss off the nobles, and well, really it ain't that fair. But the circles are necessary. And I had an ingenious idea from Riston. I think that's how it's pronounced. Sorry if it isn't. He commented that maybe we should make the mages Templars, train them in it, because they have a great understanding of what it is mages go through. Which I thought is so smart. It's so intelligent, so smart. I'm wondering why the hell haven't anyone thought of it.
Those look like Dalish tattoos. Why do you live in the city?
I was born to the Dalish, but came to Kirkwall for a time and dallied with a human merchant, Vincento. When I found I was with child, neither Vincento nor my tribe wished the burden of an elf-blooded human infant.
Oh
I
God.
raised Fainriel myself, here in the alienage.
Oh my. Great. So that's how deep it goes. Fucking elves and fucking humans, racist, all of them.
Tell
Well,
me
maybe
the
not
whole
all, but
story.
many of them are.
I learned years ago that my son likely had magical talent, but we could not bear the thought of him locked in the gallows. So we hid. When the nightmares began, Fenriel still refused to contact the Circle. But I truly think they are the only people who might save his life.
I promise you will see your son again.
Then you have given me the greatest blessing of maker or man. I don't know where Fenriel is gone, but there are 2 places you might start yourself. So Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered.
Right.
And Fenriel's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fenriel might have sought him out.
Tell me about this Templar.
I believe he's a good man. He doesn't hate mages, but sees what it took me too long to realize. Even the best-intentioned mages are at the mercy of their sleeping minds. There are other Templars who are much less sympathetic.
Okay.
You and Fenriel's father are not married.
Vincento had no desire for a wife or an elf-blooded child. I haven't seen him since the day I told him. I have written, though, to keep him informed about his child. Fenriel wanted to meet him.
That's awfully sweet of you.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
He ought to have his own life. Out from the shackles of the Circle. Everyone should.
My husband Wesley was a Templar. They're not all fanatics to be feared.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
Yeah. That happens to a lot of people that start talking
Still
to
don't
me.
know what the big tree is for. It's sort of pretty, I suppose.
Shen, who oversees the docks, says he doesn't want him.
You must really like the Hawk family.
Why do you say that?
You came all the way from Lothering with them, didn't you? And they're not even your clan.
Humans don't have clans, Meryl.
Exactly. You came so far together, and you didn't even have a keeper to make you get along.
So your keeper tells you to stop kicking each other, or she'll turn the Aravel around.
Sometimes she also warns us to stop pulling hair.
Yeah. Wow. Didn't expect that answer, but hey, you got that answer. And it appears that you do like me then. If we do take that logic to its fullest. Might as well speak to him, he's nearby. Well, if he gives me some racist, I don't want to have the knife your son, I might just have to, well, leave him alone. Of course not, I'm going to punch him. With magic. Ah, already been there, by the way. Oh, why? You can level up. I completely forgot that. Ooh. Awesome. Oh well. I was thinking I should probably just take a look and see if she's, you know, what I need for that shield, but whatever. Interesting. Okay. Seems good enough. And use... yeah. Okay, let's get moving. Oh, and I can almost level up.
Greetings, Sarah. You look like a man who'd be interested in the finest Antivan steel to grace his hand. I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
Son? I have never had that privilege, Sarah. My poor wife, she's back in Antiva and cannot see me often with my travels.
That's the best you can do with a guard staring you in the face.
Let us not ruin the day with such weighty thoughts. Perhaps I could show you my silks.
We're not Templars, Sirrah. Fenrir has nothing to fear from us.
Maldición, you are a mate. I suppose you'd be kind then to a boy who resists being...
That was awesome!
To an elf-blooded child abandoned by his human father? Of course we would.
The boy's in over his head. So I sent him to the only man I know who doesn't despise mages. A former Templar named Samson.
Does this Samson have a residence in Kirkwall?
No. He's a wanted man. He stays out of sight during the day. At night, he stays near Darktown. That's the best place to find him.
Wow, that was awesome. Just that boom! Don't worry, I'm not a Templar. I really like that. I really did. Now, why not? Oh. Haven't I already read that drivel somewhere else? Ooh, a sack! Let's see what's in it. Oh, well, okay, can sell it, I suppose. No big groups of thieves leaping down from the roads. There's probably going to be more later in the game, but right now I just enjoy the fact that I managed to create some semblance of peace to this place. Hello, Samson.
Old Vincento said someone might come sniffing around. You're looking for the boy, right? Feign something. I'll tell you now, there's not much I can do for you.
You are something, right?
For a retired Templar named Samson.
Your name sign floating over your head said you were it.
Sounds better than burned out husk of a Templar begging coins in the choke tap. They don't do anything to keep you, you know. You join the order, you're free to walk away. But they're the only ones who got the dust.
The dust?
Lyrium, an ore the dwarves mine. magic in its raw form. You need to drink the stuff to face down the magicers. Problem is, if you ever try to stop, just about kills you.
Wow.
Is it true you give aid to apostates fleeing the Templars?
The mages I help, they're no more than children, newly discovered their magic and terrified. Barely left their mother's skirts, and now we're saying they got to be locked away for their own good. That demons are hunting them. Do you wonder they run?
Well, I sure can help.
Just looking at you, I'd say you're a man who helps anyone for the right price.
What kind of price?
How's this?
Right. The lad came to me, not a silver in his pockets. Told him there's nothing I can do for him.
Charity to a point, I see.
I pointed him to a ship captain I know, Rayner. Sometimes he'll take on runaways. Took another apostate last week, girl I sent him. Might have gone wrong though. I heard rumors he took the both of them captive instead.
So your good friend's a kidnapper? Can't say I'm surprised.
Not a friend. Just someone who's not afraid to try this business. Rumor has it, Rayner had the pair of them locked inside a Keys warehouse, somewhere close to dockside. You want to go looking, you might find the lad before he gets ransomed to the Templars. Or worse.
Interesting. And here I thought I might find a Templar I would like.